to Sean Morris, Dr. Sean Morris, that I think everyone in this room supports what you're trying to do and thinks that you're just a perfect example of why our NHS is such a wonderful thing. So thank you very much. And again, Meryl, thank you very much. It is a pleasure working with you. The background is that I approached 4 other London councils and suggested that we did this commission. I'm deeply grateful to Brent, Hounslow, Harrow and indeed Ealing councils for being stalwarts in actually wanting to have a proper objective review of it. The recommendations that Meryl mentions are very clear. I'll update you on that. So we met with a QC last week to review the case. The last thing we want to do is to sue the government, or to indeed to sue the NHS. We would much rather they did the reasonable thing and looked at this highly detailed document. Rory Vaughan, our chair of our committee, our scrutiny committee, under the legislation has fantastic powers to be able to hold the Hospital Trust and SaHF to account. And we are pursuing those as at the initial stage, as is the advice of our QC. I just want to underline that if we have to sue the government, we will. I would say to Jeremy Hunt, if he really wants to get into a fight with us, I mean, I would welcome it. I'm a politician. I would love to have a fight with Jeremy Hunt. But we're raising above this issue, and we're asking Jeremy Hunt and the government to do the reasonable thing and to look at these solid evidence on legal advice, the solid legal evidence that is the solid evidence that's in here. But don't be in any doubt, and I say it publicly, if we have to take legal action, we will, and that's why I met QC last week, and that's what we will do if we don't get a result. And added to that, there is nothing we won't do to defend Charing Cross Hospital. We know full well that whilst people voted for us for many reasons, the biggest mandate we had was to defend our hospital and to halt the closure and demolition of Charing Cross Hospital. And that is my #1 priority. I deal with it every single day I'm in office, which includes most weekends, and I can't say much more without giving you information that I shouldn't be giving you, given the nature of what we're trying to do. So I just have to stop there before I do too much. In terms of coming back to your other 2 questions, Meryl, okay, because I've got them on a piece of paper. We've written to the National Audit Office, raising the issue around the fact that this is financially incompetent. We have also written to every single GP in the borough and asked them, and sent them a copy of this, and asked them to take that up with the CCGs. Because I think there is a lot of politics going on with a small p within the CCGs. I think people do feel intimidated, and that can't be the right way to watch the NHS go. And the least we could do is to send them this, and I've been very explicit in asking them to raise these concerns with the people who run their CCGs. And I personally think there should be a change in the leadership of CCGs, because I'm currently... and I think that answers your questions, doesn't it, Meryl? We are pursuing the business plan through the scrutiny process, which is where we have the powers to do that. And yes, we think, as John Lister made very, very clear, it is a nonsense to try and run a welt stall without a business plan. You would be booted out if you went to a bank and suggested this was your enterprise. To try and reconfigure the whole of North West London's health services in these conditions without a business plan after 5 years is beyond incompetent. And the reason they haven't sent one is because I don't believe they have it. Because I think every single indication what you see coming out of SaHF is that this is absolute chaos and they don't know what to do. And I tell you what they should do, because we've offered them a way out, it's follow this. Follow the recommendations of this and halt their plans. I would love to tell you more. I'm advised legally I should say what I've said and no more. So I hope you just be okay with that.